It's time to savor the story, to cradle it before we pack it away and move on. By now, all the pieces are in place. Here is the stable. The stable was all the innkeeper could afford to offer to Mary and Joseph. The stable welcomed them with sweet-smelling straw and jingling cowbells. The stable is where the miracle of Christmas would occur. Behold. Behold, it's the angel. The angels had a happy role, bringing tidings of great joy. They also brought words of peace for the world. This is Mary. This is Mary, mother of the precious child we celebrate at Christmas. Mary belongs in the heart of the Nativity. Brave Mary, who trusted God to work through her. Strong Mary, who traveled to Bethlehem so late in her pregnancy. Joyful Mary, whose heart was beating fast as a new, proud mother. Here is Joseph, earthly father of the precious child we celebrate at Christmas. Joseph belongs with Mary in the heart of the Nativity. Brave Joseph, who accepted God's role for him. Strong Joseph, who led his pregnant wife to Bethlehem. Joyful Joseph, who announced the baby's name. Animals, cows and donkeys. These animals were close to the miracle taking place that first Christmas. Their place of feeding and shelter, their home, would become the first bed for the Prince of Peace. The first things he would see, the first smells he would smell, the first breath he would take is here in the stable with the animals. The manger waits to welcome the baby. A fragile new life will rest safely here. Jesus is the center of our Christmas celebration. He is the heart of our nativity, the one whom we worship during the Christmas season and every day and every night of our lives. We come to worship as those first shepherds did. The shepherd underlines the fact that the message of this story is most readily understood by those at the margins, by the poor and the homeless. The Bible tells us over and over again that devotion to the things of this world creates an obstacle, though not an absolute barrier, to participation in the kingdom. Shepherds didn't have much that was going to get in the way. The wise men. They traveled a great distance to seek out the Holy Child, unlike the shepherds who were close at hand. When they found Jesus, they worshiped him. They knelt down and honored him. And unlike the shepherds, who were empty-handed, they came bearing treasures of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The wise men were different from the shepherds because they were educated. They followed a star. They were astrologers, and they were foreigners. And again, a contrast to the shepherds, they didn't come immediately. It took them a while to arrive, and they didn't stay close by. They returned to their home country. If Mary speaks of trust and Joseph speaks of acceptance, and the shepherds tell us how the Spirit moves amongst the poor and the homeless, then the wise men speak to the way this story is good news for everyone, for the whole world. No matter what the background and the beginning, no matter what their station in life, no matter whether they are in the fold or live far away, in time and space and understanding, still this birth, this coming, this awakening is a blessing for them. As it is for others, the arrival of the Magi brings to the story the wisdom of God's love. Their departure and their return by a different route underlines the fact that love revealed in Jesus is as big as all creation and has room for us all. Thanks be to God.